All right. Welcome once again to Obinna Show Live Ugandan branch. Yeah. And I'm actually thinking about that idea. I'm starting to fancy the idea of how about, what if I'll be coming down to Uganda once in a month and I'm just bring you exclusive from Ugandan showbiz so that you can see the way they're really progressing with the things they're doing, so that at least like Kenyans and Tanzanians and many other African nations, we can also learn from Uganda and they can also get to learn from us. So I'm starting to fancy the idea. Let me know in the comment section what you think about. Anyway, this will be a show live, motivational conversation, inspirational conversations, and sometimes intriguing conversations. The gentleman that I'm having a conversation with is a trailblazer in the industry, entertainment industry, and in events, he is the guru. If you want to do an event that is successful in Uganda, this is the guy you go to. It's called Nobat.
Well, my name is Nobert Twizire.
Yes, Nobat?
Twizire. Twizire locally means we have come. And the word, yeah, we have come. When I come, you just know. That's why I'm a problem to them now.
Okay, because Twizire.
When I came, I came.
You came and arrived.
Well, there's no turning back.
Uh-huh.
Well, my company name is Nobat Events.
Nobat Events.
From my name.
Okay. You didn't want to stress your mind with, let's think of something unique.
No. I wanted something that could relate as well with my name. And there's not too much branding. When they know this is Nobat of Events, it is something similar.
Done deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has
worked.
Simplified my publicity. Yeah. I'm an event organizer, manager, and a promoter.
Okay.
I've not been in this business for too long. I think this is my, if I'm not mistaken, it is my fourth year. I started this business after COVID time era.
Okay.
After the lockdown era.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a hustler from zero to where I am today. I come from a humble background. My dad is a public servant, a police officer.
Okay.
Who has moved through his journey, but how should I say, he's been in the journey of lower ranks, and you know that kind of hustle where a lower ranked police officer hustles to cater for his family.
Okay.
But I want to thank him in a very special way because he never accepted defeat. He tried to look after us. He paid school fees, tuition.
Okay.
Yeah, and here I am today.
Making him proud.
Exactly, because sometimes he sits in the living room and watches me on TV. And I see, whenever I have seen that in his face. He has shown me that he's really happy for that.
Okay.
Sometimes when I come back home and visit him, there are areas he tries to tell me to improve. Yeah. So that means he's happy for what I'm doing.
Yeah. And
I've made him proud. I've so far this year organized 2 big events. 2 national big events.
Huge.
The first one was in May 10th.
Okay.
You try to Google on that artist. Is called Ray G.
I know.
You know him. I organized him at Gogo Cricket Oval, and in Uganda here, when you have an event at Cricket Oval Gogo, you are the apex. Basically it categorizes who a big artist is.
That's like the O2 Arena for Uganda.
Exactly.
And Cricket Oval.
Cricket
Lugogo.
Oval. Yes.
I've been there an event with Alex Mwanji.
No, you have been in Uma.
Uma Lugogo.
That is Uma. Bro, don't joke with Cricket Oval Lugogo.
Sorry, bro. I want.
It is an oval for cricket. It accommodates if it goes to its capacity, it accommodates about 50,000 people.
Oh wow, that's huge.
Just imagine mobilizing people to a tune of 50,000. It is not a joke.
A lot of moving
So with
parts.
Rage, we managed to pull up big numbers, almost a tune of 35,000 people.
Hey.
Yeah. It was a blockbuster concert for both parties, the artist and me, myself, the event organizer. You know,
Yeah.
there's that moment in life that brings you up there. So that was the concert.
True.
After that concert, all the attributions were mostly going to the artist. You get my point? I'm not saying that I was feeling jealous, but there's where you feel you've been underrated. You have not been noticed.
Yeah.
You get my point?
I got you.
So I said, what? I should not clap for my hands for myself. They will clap for me.
Yeah.
Let me immediately look for another concert, another artist. And I went for Weasel Manizo. Weasel Manizo here, after the passing on of the late Radio Mose, may his soul rest in peace, he was also looked at as if he was half dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the people looked at Weasel as if he never had any future. Many people looked at him as if he could not even sing alone. In fact, because of the situation he was going through, Weasel Manizo went into depression, a big situation of depression, to an extent of people trying to call upon his family members and friends to take him into rehabilitation. So I said, as you know, here I call myself a generational promoter. Generation from generation.
Okay.
So this is my generation, and I'm the one leading this generation. I've been having a flock of old and ready to expire promoters.
You decided it's violence.
Because that's the truth.
Okay.
Some of them are about to retire, but they have failed to accept.
Okay.
And you know, age, you cannot fight with age. So when I came into this business, these guys could say, this one is a joker. He will soon
Small boy.
He will just young boy. He will soon go back to the village.
Yeah.
They even gave me just 2 months. Bro. But here I am.
Surprise.
So far, I'm like Real Madrid or Man City have taken now 2 consecutive trophies, and I'm taking the 3rd. I'm hosting another. I'm organizing another event before end of year, and
Huge
she's
one.
also a legend from Western Uganda called Sister Charity. So that is basically the brief about Nobat Events.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me take you back a bit, since you're already in the conversation. You said you did Ray G.
Yeah.
Why him? Why did you start with him? Then how did you get him? Because you are just a nobody, was given 2 months, and somehow.
Well, before Ray G, I could organize, how should I term it, medium concerts up country.
Okay.
I basically tasked myself to begin from up country concerts.
So up country is where exactly?
In villages, up country, how should I say?
The names of those towns.
Oh,
yeah. Because if someone watching
Masaka,
okay,
Kasese,
okay,
Jinja, Mbara. So out of Kampala.
Okay.
I basically I wanted to learn the gimmicks, risks, the do's and don'ts of this business. Okay. Basically the nature of this business.
Okay.
It is during those days that I learned that somebody can even make your concert fail because of rain, it starts from morning till evening. Here in Uganda, everything is possible. Obinna, somebody can say, Obinna is going to have an interview in Munyonyo. You get my point?
Yeah.
From morning 9 to midday.
Yeah.
Okay. Sets all possible, how should I say? Then it starts raining on you. The time when the interview is supposed to get done and rain goes away. So that is where I learned all that. So by the time I reached here, Kampala,
Yeah.
I was ready. And my body had already hardened for whatever situation that could come. So with Ray G, they had some, because me, I also hail from Western Uganda. He sings in Irunyankore. So I knew how he was loved. I knew how his songs touches the souls of most of the Western Ugandan people. There's one guy is called Meltix Americana. He's also an artist from Western Uganda. He approached me. He was like giving me an idea. Why can't you organize this fellow artist from our region, our homeboy?
Yeah.
Of course, I bought the idea and I moved on.
Okay.
But before me, they had approached those so-called senior promoters. They saw no value in him. Bro, and when I accepted, it was a very big gamble and a risk, but I hit the jackpot. So that is how the journey with Rage started.
Okay, and the one for Weasel? Why did you go to Weasel? It's like you are going to reject.
That is how you can term it, but sometimes I want to prove that my effort as a promoter, because there's the name promoter. Who is a promoter? Can you promote somebody from somewhere to somewhere?
True.
Can you find, as I've told you about Weasel, Weasel was down, was seriously rejected, and he also felt that he was rejected.
Yeah.
I caught his arm and I rose him up. Bro, Weasel is now trending in Uganda, #1.
Yeah.
That is a promoter. And now I'm happy that at least people have acknowledged my effort. True. Not like during Rage's concert. And when you look at internet, all the people are thanking the promoter. And in fact, I was very happy when I saw Bebe Cool. You know Bebe Cool? He did not manage to attend our concert. He was in South Africa shooting his video.
Yeah.
He didn't even know my name, but he said, I want to thank this promoter who trusted Weasel Manizo. So I'm now happy. At least I'm somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Wow, your resilience is quite outstanding. We see the conversation that keeps coming up. I had a conversation with Weasel, and he told me about the rain situation. In Uganda, witchcraft is that bad?
Come again?
In Uganda, witchcraft is that bad?
That one is even something small. Rain. Somebody can even make you get lost and even forget the way to your home. Huh? Yes. There are stories here. Somebody even picks you from your bed and you go and dig. Then in the morning,
oh wow,
you find your legs too dirty, but you are in your bed, covered with your beddings.
Oh wow. I saw there's
but
a
in
concert,
some areas. So
I saw just a chameleon concert that they were setting up, and then while wind was coming and spoiling everything, and the move again moves. So that is one of those situations.
It is proved. It is presumed that here it is called the juju. Yeah. Though I don't want to go much into the jujus and whatever, because I'm a believer.
Oh wow. So you are not protecting yourself with anything?
Bro, I protect myself with biblical equipments.
So now you want to do your concert.
No,
It starts
you
raining
go
like
and
that.
read the
You start
Bible.
quoting Bible verses.
You go and read the Bible.
Eh.
There are equipments and tools that you can use to equip yourself.
Okay.
I give you one.
Uh-huh.
Do you know salt?
Salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Salt.
Yes.
In Uganda, it is called omunyo.
Omunyo.
The one which is put in sauce and
Yeah.
it's one of the tools you can use in praying. Go and search. Salt.
How do I use it to protect myself?
Salt.
Or you lamba it. How you put it in your pocket?
Let's assume there are evil spirits around your house.
Yeah.
There are those evil spirits. Sometimes they are sent to your house. They are sent to you. Just get some salt. Just smash into your house. Pray. Don't take salt as your God.
Okay.
But pray using salt as a tool that will encounter the evil spirits.
Okay.
The other ones, you have to consult me with the consultation fees of camera.
I did a tour in northern Uganda. The first time that I discovered there was a northern Uganda. Me, I thought Kampala was Uganda and that was it. So I came, was picked from the airport. We had like 7-8 hours on the road. Then we did Lira, we did Ajumani, we did Gulu. And when we were in Lira, we had to do this club. I forgot the name of that club. And it wanted to rain. Then somehow it didn't. Then I did one of my best comedy sets I did in Lira. I was to do 20 minutes, I did over an hour plus. And people were bringing me money on stage. And I was having a good time. And they were not too sensitive to jokes. Because as a comedian, in Kenya, when you crack some jokes, guys, me, I will not laugh at that one. They were ripping, bro. It was amazing. So later the following day...
Kenyans are hardened like
yeah,
that.
Kenyans are a bit tough to please. So later, the following day, so they started a conversation. Then they told me, bro, yesterday our show was going to be spoiled. I was like, what do you mean? Some people didn't want the show to happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thugs. Like, no.
True.
Like, police, no. I think they sent rain. I'm like, what do you mean? They sent rain. Yes. And then that small boy. I'm like, which small boy? This small boy. Then they introduced some small boy to me. This small boy is the one who protected us. I'm like, this small boy, what do you mean? This boy is younger than my boy and everything. Then later we went with him to Gulu and Ajumani. And he was with us in the train. We even came back with him. I think, was it Gulu? We went to another, I did for him.
Alua?
I think we went to Alua. I did for him shopping, his clothes, because he was dressed not in a very nice way. And so we started having a conversation. I even interviewed my host about the boys on my YouTube channel. And that's when I understood that this boy was the one protecting the rain. So when we would go perform, he would hide, and then we would perform. After performing, it would pour. We would move. I was like, so these stories, now that you're talking about it, I did an interview.
Even on Friday during our concert, Memories of Goodlyfe, bro, there's a situation that it threatened to pour. Because most of the promoters who think that I'm not worth being a promoter, they all converged at the hotel, at Hotel Africana. There was a situation, leaving alone rain. There are things they can do. You get confused, bro. You look for money, you can't even get money. Towards the concert week, things are here, they confuse you. Your businesses get stuck.
So they made at Hotel Africana to stop you from doing the concert. And how did you get wind of this?
Bro.
You assault.
Bro, I'm a promoter who have gone through a lot. Now I know them.
Okay.
That's why I'm now leading. We are only limited by capital. Because as you look at me by age, I haven't made much.
Yeah. True.
I'm just hustling. I'm a struggler. But at least I'm not the way I used to be.
True.
You get my point?
Yeah.
And the guys I'm competing with, these are guys who have already got connection with big men in government. You get my point?
Yeah.
At my level, for example, a deputy speaker of parliament approaches me for a consultation in case he has an event. Then a bigger promoter who has been in the business for 10 years says, huyu ni mtoto, huyu ni kijana. He takes up the deal worth $100,000. Where will you find him? So, but at that level, if you can see me struggling and trying to be there, I use a lot of effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know Uganda was that serious with it's Kenya. I don't think we have that.
But
one.
yeah, even Kenya, the same applies.
No.
African setting, most of our settings.
I've been in the industry for like 13 years.
I'm more like
on radio, TV, everything. I'm yet to see that one for it. You have a concert, they're sending rain to. Maybe in the indigenous places, but in Nairobi,
no,
if it's gonna rain, it's just gonna rain. It's just.
Let me tell you, here, they can even create a scenario where even people don't fail to come to attend your concert.
What do they do to the people?
Fellow promoters. Huh?
What do they do to the people?
Bro.
People forget direction to your concert.
No. The situation just happens.
Like, we were going. Oh, wait a minute.
No, leave alone that.
Where was I going?
See, the people who would come to attend your concert fail to have morale, even something that could push them to come from their houses.
It's like, attend. I wanted to go to Obinna's concert.
Others will attend. You find having
let others go
instead of 10,000 people.
Oh, wow. Has it happened to you? Like, what's the worst situation that happened to you for your concert that people didn't show up or something? The one that taught you a lesson and you were like, wait a minute, I gotta work with my salt.
There was a situation that I realized that something wrong was happening. I had a show or a concert, though it was not in the city.
Yeah.
It was supposed to start in the morning at 9 and could go transit. But rain started pouring from morning to bro, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The exact timing.
Because 9 p.m.
stops. And who can come out of his house at that time?
And is it raining in the whole of
no,
Kampala
only the town.
You guys need to pray, bro. Holy Ghost fire.
So.
Oh, wow.
But you have to keep moving forward. Just not have to accept.
You didn't think of moving the concert to a different town?
No.
The rain follows you.
No. In that town, in fact, I don't want to put it to my fellow promoters, but in that town, there are some people who are in charge of either rain, making it. I'm telling you. And if we host a concert without going through them, you can't make money. So the moment you have a concert there, the border guys, the Okada guys, you know the borders.
Yeah, of course.
They come to you and say, you have to visit the other old lady. Here, this town, you cannot. The good thing, they don't need a lot of money. 20 Uganda shillings, just little money.
So they frustrate a whole concert for 20 bob. Wait a minute, 20 Uganda shillings is how much Kenya shillings? Wait, let's see if this thing is serious.
It's about 2,000.
UGX.
About 2,000?
20 Ugandan shillings?
Yes, it is about 2,000 Kenyan.
That's 0.70 Kenya shillings. You've calculated wrong. Did you mean 20 Kenya shillings?
20,000 Ugandan shillings.
Or 20,000?
Yes, 20,000, not 20.
You said 20. I'm like, 20,000.
Because I remember 500 Kenyan shillings is about 5,000 Ugandan shillings.
That's 697, Bob.
Yeah, 600.
I will be having concerts every week, bro. Pewa, guys. Okay,
No.
let me ask this. Apart from them bringing rain, can they bring people to your show?
Some.
Hunter? We're about to start killing arenas in Uganda. They're coming to the show, they don't even know which show. I've seen there's another party. There's another party here.
Yeah.
Well,
In our business.
It's like, what is he singing?
In our business, all that is done. There are things you can do to attract people to come and attend your concert. Leave alone the normal promotions and on TV, radio.
So apart from media and TikTok and Instagram, you consult the cartel, the rain cartel.
We do all that.
But above that, you have to...
Me, I only use...
Salt.
Not salt alone. Don't be... I call them biblical instruments and tools.
So you can name some of them. There is salt. Which other one?
There is a needle.
Needle.
There is a baton. To mention but a few.
I have salt in my house. I have a needle. Buttons, I got it, even on this shirt. Bro, I'm good to go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That is the nature of our business. But
so basically, this is what I understand. So in Uganda, you have cartels. Like you have a rain cartel.
Not only rain.
Do you have a sun cartel? Like the ones that bring the sun. Like I can tell them I don't want rain. I want the sun during my concert, and they bring the sun.
In Uganda, yeah, there are some areas where they make sun happen almost for the whole month. They even start crying for rain.
Joshua.
Yes.
That's what Joshua, or that was Gideon. Was the person who prayed to God to stand until they finish fighting. So those are the ninis that forces about the events life in Uganda.
Yeah.
So apart from being very resilient, being very hardworking, being very organized, now you need extra powers for your events to work. Do the artists also use the same powers for their music?
I may not talk on behalf of artists because...
Don't mention a name. We're just talking general.
I've not managed one. Okay. I just move with them seasonally. Okay. Yeah, like now I've been moving with Weasel for the last. I announced him late April. So since late May. So since late May, June, July, about 3 months I've been moving with him. Okay. And now I'm getting another one. I'm not saying I'm dropping him for good, because there is that kind of bond you get with an artist when you work with him, especially on such a big event. Yeah. So I've not been so close to an artist to an extent of knowing such a hidden. Okay. Yeah.
Weasel said he does not do contracts. He's a Rasta kind of vibe. Is that what you guys did for the concert?
Of course we did when we were starting, but our working relationship grew time after time. So we found out that we were doing whatever we are doing on a brotherly basis.
So there's no contract?
We had one, but
it was for semantics.
There are situations you see that a contract is in your heart.
Oh, wow.
For example, in one of the clauses we had, I had limited him on performances around Kampala. But even on Wednesday before the show, in the same week, when his concert is on Friday, he had performances in Kampala. Could you go ahead and hang him? And in fact, me, I just let him to enjoy his life. Okay. Because he had lost hope completely. Okay. So whenever I could find him happy with people smiling, the way you saw him on set here, that is not the Weasel of the last 3 months. Oh, wow. Before the last 3 months. Yeah. Basically, this concert...
he's really lost weight, I've noticed.
This concert brought him back to life.
Gave him purpose that he
This
had
concert
lost.
gave him more hope,
Yeah.
actualization, and realizing that I'm a star. Yeah.
As a promoter that you've been there for a few years now, maybe you said around 4 years. What are the lessons you've learned that now the other young promoters can come and go like, yeah, we got this from this gentleman. This is the right thing to do, and this is the wrong thing not to do.
Well, some of the lessons I've learned, one, I've come to understand that if you fear risk, you may not prosper.
Guys, listen.
For you to be a big brand promoter, you must be a risk taker.
Yeah.
There are situations you do an investment and honestly you reap zero.
True.
Another lesson I think you should be consistent. You should be consistent. One should believe in himself the way I do.
True.
I never accept that I'm failing. And hope is so paramount. The moment you lose hope, you are going off track.
Gone.
Competition, you should be ready to face competition.
True.
And not accept defeat. The day you accept defeat, bakuzayo mukyalo.
Bakuzayo mukyalo. Going back home.
Literally means they take you back to the village. And do you know the meaning of taking you back to the village? You are dead. Yeah, because taking you back to the village, here in the city, when they say, let us take him back to the village, you are either you are either on your deathbed or you are dead. And when you're on your deathbed, they are just shortening the journey of taking you when you are alive, because a dead body is too expensive to transport back to the village. You get what I mean?
I get you.
So when you accept defeat and lose hope, we are not sent from heaven. You can do whatever we are doing.
Yeah.
You can become even more than what we are, or do more than what we are doing today. Some of the other lessons I've learned is that, bro, if you're having infectious diseases, you may not survive. If you have pressure, those chronic diseases, pressure, heart failure, what? Because just imagine, you have invested over 150 millions. I can say the money in dollars, I think.
Dollars.
If you have invested about $40,000, $50,000 in such a concert of Memories of Goodlyfe, you invest about $50,000. You get my point? And you imagine a situation when it is getting close to evening and you haven't even collected back
half of it.
Leave alone half of it. You haven't even collected $1,000. Yes. If you are
now you're negative 39.
Imagine, would you live longer?
Blood pressure through the roof. Bakuzayo mukyalo.
I was at a hotel where we organized our concert, and the management there was narrating me a story. And I was narrating a story to me. One of the big promoters now had a concert there, but a situation went bad.
Yeah.
He was asking for a bottle of water. He had to sweat and they remove the shirt from him. Blood pressure. There's another one. There's another promoter. Good. May his soul rest in peace. His name was called the late Dick. Person because of pressure. Pressure.
It's a serious thing, eh?
The nature of our business is that puts you into debts.
Yeah.
That may even lead you into death or prison. So imagine such business. Yeah. For you are here enjoying, you are putting on a nice suit. You're sitting and looking into a camera, putting on your nice shoes. Bro, this kind of situation cannot take you to prison. Which pressure? Can you faint into the while you seated there? Which pressure? You're just here, you're talking to Eddie Kenzo, you want to see him, you want him to come and be on your panel. Even if he doesn't come,
There's no
can
pressure.
it lead you into coma?
No.
But just imagine you have invested over 50,000. Okay, even if it is as minimum as $30,000, that is $100 million here in Uganda. Do you know what it takes you to mobilize $30,000? Then you invest it into something where you haven't talked with somebody and is telling you that he'll come
Not
and attend.
guaranteed.
You don't know natural hazards, whatever will happen. So, yeah. I think those are the few things I would tell whoever thinks that this is a good career. Yes, it might be good because you might suffer for 4 years, and in just 1 month you cover all the 4 years you suffered, and even bonus months or years.
Yeah.
That is the beauty with it. When God has blessed you, He does not only double but even triples the blessing.
True.
Yeah.
How do they get a hold of you?
Getting
in touch with you?
With me?
Yes.
I have my contact that I will
You can
read.
share. You can share.
My contact is +256 256. That is the Ugandan code. 784 100 871. I'm Nobat Events. I just thank God that at least at where I am now, I've got the exposure, I've got the connections, because with the nature of our business, whether you want it, whether you don't want it, you get to be known by people.
Yeah.
Big men and big women in public and government offices get to know you. They get close to you. Politicians. In fact, before I came to air, there's a member of parliament who wants me to organize some event for her in Lyantonde. Lyantonde is a district out of in Uganda, but not in Kampala.
Okay.
So they get close to you because they want people who can mobilize. We are mobilizers. We are mobilizers because I know all the game plans of calling upon people to come and converge in one place. It is a unique gift.
It's a skill as well.
It is a skill.
Yeah.
Not everyone can call people and they come.
No.
And in fact, not everyone can say something and people listen too. Not everyone can just say, please come and attend Weasel's concert, and then they come. You get my point? My point.
True.
Not everyone can beautify an ugly situation.
True.
So that's why I call myself I'm the generational promoter. I'm the promoter of this generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you have it from Nobat Events.
For Facebook.
Yep.
I use Nobat Events, but I'm not good at social media.
Okay.
Yes, I have my sister who tries to help me in running. But with TikTok, I have a TikTok account.
Yeah.
Nobat Events. Nobat Events is Nobat Events. You can inbox me on TikTok. And my number, the number that I read is on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And my location, my office location is Gaba Road, Titupati Mazima Mall, before reaching a town called Kabalagala. That is where I have my office.
Okay. Yeah. There you have it. That's the much you have from you guys.
You are an international artist.
Yes.
You need to, because some artists in Kenya, Tanzania, there's one Tanzania artist who approached me. He wanted his music to be played in Uganda, in bars, clubs, corporate bars.
Yeah.
That one is just a simple game for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll need your services for that.
I'm available.
Yeah. There's a jam I've done. It's very huge in Kenya.
Mm.
It's a Luo song. So in northern Uganda,
Mm.
I know it can do really well because our dialect and theirs is more or less the same. Yeah, so...
And I have contacts of promoters because they are up-country promoters. We have different levels.
Yeah.
We have many promoters, over 3,000, over 300 promoters in the country.
Been told in Uganda it's a battle.
But here in the city, the big brands, we are not more than 20. We are not more than 20 people.
Okay.
So in the 20 people, to have 2 concerts in a year, you're already fighting for the first position. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you're already fighting for the first 5 big brands in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for accepting my impromptu invite. And you've really shed light on a couple of things. And now we know what to do and what not to do.
What I've forgotten to talk about
is
I'm a married man. It is not realistic. It is unrealistic not to mention that.
Okay.
I'm a married man. I'm proud of it because I got married when I was young.
Okay.
When I was just from university.
Okay.
I'm a family man of 3 kids.
Okay.
Bro, at my age, you know, leave alone the decorated rings you are putting on. It's not easy. It is not easy to find a fellow youth being engaged and committed.
Yeah.
And to do with the nature of my job, I'm in a night economy kind of job. You come back sometimes in the morning, you come back late in the night, but your wife is there. So I want to thank my wife in a very special way as I conclude. Yeah, man. Anything else?
I don't know. You tell me. Your dad?
I want to thank God for my parents as well. My dad, my mom, my siblings. It is a very special gift, bro.
Yeah. True.
Some people grew up without even knowing who their parents are.
Yeah.
Well, they have never seen either their mom or their dad.
Okay.
But I'm thankful that at least I have them.
Okay.
I should say bye for now.
Okay.
Mueraba.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Obinna Show Live, Uganda branch. Mueraba.
Mueraba.
In a conversation with Herbert from Uganda, he knows about tourism. I told you guys I'm in Uganda with the Ugandan consulate. We're going around the place. But now, for you to have better information, you have to listen from the expert. If you've always been planning to come to Uganda, you want to come and try, you want to sample the culture, you want to sample anything Uganda, the products they serve, you want to go to the places, you want to come and know Uganda and experience Uganda, he's the guy to go to. Herbert, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Well, very good.
Thank you.
I've seen you've come with the binoculars. Okay, that's a little bit dramatic, but you didn't have to come with this one. I'm advised to know you know about tourism. You could have just pulled up. Come on.
No,
Hey.
birds are everywhere.
So this for looking at birds.
Anytime, if I see something interesting, I will look at it. I don't have to stress my mind looking for the
Our
binoculars.
phones have like zoom.
No, those
like,
are just. But just if I find anything now, that I've just seen one warbler actually down there.
so it actually works. It's not like
Very well, it's not for sure. It's what I do. It's my business. I watch birds. So every time I watch birds.
Okay. So for now, let's say out of your mind, how many birds do you know?
Well, probably about 4,000.
Wow. Okay. That's also a little bit much money. I know, but maybe like 5, but it's fine. Uganda tourism. I've seen you with Uganda safaris.
It's Bird Uganda. BIRD.
Bird Uganda safaris.
Yes.
Okay, so you do birds, but also you know much in the tourism sector.
Oh, yeah, I do, of course. I've been here for some time, for about 3 decades.
You're not from here?
I'm born here, Uganda, but in tourism business.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so I know more than birds.
Okay.
It's because if you are doing a birding tour,
Yeah.
you can't avoid seeing animals.
Okay.
You can't avoid interacting with people.
Okay.
You talk about culture.
Okay.
Talk about what they eat.
Yes.
Talk about lots of things. Really,
Okay.
you can't avoid seeing primates, reptiles, butterflies,
Yeah.
adventure, all those lots of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best place to go to in Uganda if you want to see wild animals. Where is it?
The best places, depending on the type of wild animals you want to see.
Okay.
If you're interested in primates, you can't avoid the forests. Budongo Forest, Semliki, Mramagambo, Mabira Forest.
Okay.
If you're interested in savannah, you can't avoid Machon Falls.
Okay.
You can't avoid Kidepo National Park. You can't avoid Queen Elizabeth National Park.
Okay.
Lake Mburo. Those are really, really parks. You can't avoid Upe Wildlife Reserve. And that's areas you can find different types of species of wildlife. So it depends on the interest. If somebody is interested in nocturnal, you definitely have to do all of them, because you will find nocturnal species in the savannah may be different from the nocturnal you find in the forest.
Okay.
So it depends on a number of factors.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that thing that you feel that most people don't know about Uganda? Because people think Kampala is Uganda, and that's it. Like, boom, Kampala. Oh, Kampala, yes, banana, good, done. What is that thing that you feel like, if people would just pay attention to this and this and that, they will know Uganda well?
Yeah, you see, the one thing people don't realize about Uganda is how you can find things in a very short time. Short distances.
Okay.
You leave Kampala, within 3 hours you're in a national park. Lake Mboro, you leave Lake Mboro another 3 hours, you're in Bwindi. It's totally different. You leave Bwindi, before you know it, you're in Queen Elizabeth National Park, you're on Rwenzori Mountains. You know, you live high end and drop. You can live 3,000 meters and drop to 600 within 3 hours.
Oh.
And you find Rwenzori Mountains. It's a compact area with lots of things.
Okay.
Where you can find over 200 species of mammals, you find about 1,000 species of birds, you know, lots of things. Butterflies are just everywhere.
Okay.
We have over 56 tribes in the country. So everywhere you go, you'll find something interesting.
Okay. Something is happening.
Without driving long distances.
Okay.
But also what is unique is that we don't get extremes of weather. Like you find people in 45 degrees Celsius. No, we don't go there.
Oh.
Maybe the maximum we can go in some desert areas about 35, 36
Okay.
in Kidepo. But most of the time we're just moderate temperatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Affordability of tours and travel in Uganda?
We're very, very competitive. We have different types of services.
Okay.
We have mid-range, high-end, which is actually becoming more popular,
Okay.
making it a premier destination. We still have room for, budget.
Negotiations.
The negotiation, where you can say affordability for.
Okay.
Yeah, but now also something we are going into is structured prices for domestic demand. It's now being developed, and we hope they're going to work on it very quickly.
Okay.
So that we can be able to attract people from Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda,
Okay.
and African community
Okay.
to come into Uganda. And I know negotiations are very high in advanced stages for visa-free destination.
Okay.
If we achieve that one,
Done.
yeah.
What is the procedure like when someone wants to come and tour Uganda? Where do you start? You just show up, or?
It begins with this passion for travel.
Okay.
I want to go to a destination where Uganda. Why Uganda? The part of Africa. Why is the part of Africa? Then you find out now why would they call it a part of Africa, where the European travelers decided to call it the part of Africa.
Okay.
After seeing that Uganda is where all the ecotone zones of Africa meet.
Okay.
We have a portion of every ecotone zone of Africa. Ecotone zones.
Or ecotone zone.
Yes.
Okay.
And then someone has to think about, how do I go there? Some people say, others can start with, is it safe? It is safe, because people come in and out. Others would think about, how do I get there?
Okay.
Go online, visa online, boom. Visa to Uganda, just provide online. What can I do in Uganda? What am I interested in? Culture, Are you interested in butterflies? Are you interested in wildlife? Are you interested
I'm interested in Nyege Nyege
Nyege
Festival.
Festival? Yeah. Are you interested in Nyege Nyege Festival?
Yeah.
Are you interested in the bungee jumping? Are you interested in adventure in abseiling, rock climbing? Are you interested in climbing the mountains, Mount Rwenzori, Mount Elgon, Moroto? All these are around here. Are you interested in the water cruises? Lake Victoria, of course, we share a big chunk of it. So depending on what you want to do, then what type of accommodation do I need to think about? Am I interested in high end?
Okay.
Then how am I going to get there? Go online, look for the tour operator.
And I'm also honored, yes, I'm also honored to be having a conversation in Uganda with His Excellency Consul General. Yeah, I'm trying to get the titles right so I don't get deported. You know, when it's matters in fact affecting the government, you have to be very, in fact, the way I'm seated should, so I'm honored to be having a conversation in Uganda with His Excellency Consul General Ambassador Paul. The other name, a little bit, the other one is?
Mukumbia. That one.
Yes, so Mukumbia. Okay, sounds Luya.
Yes,
kind
it's
of
a Bantu language.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
This ambassador of Uganda. I'm ambassador to Uganda.
Of Uganda.
Of Uganda in Kenya.
Not in Kenya, for the Kenya coast.
For the Kenya coast. Oh, there's different.
We have a mission in Nairobi,
Uh-huh.
the High Commission, which takes charge of the whole of Kenya.
Okay.
Then we have a Consulate General in Mombasa,
Okay.
which takes care of the 6 coastal counties
Okay.
of Mombasa, Kwale, Kilifi, Taita Taveta, Tana River, and Lamu.
Okay. And that's you.
And that's me.
It's an honor, sir. Thank you for creating time. I know you're very busy. And for you to just sit down and have a conversation with an Obinna. You could have said, what? Who? Obinna, what? Obinna, why? No, I'm going to meet the president. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also a few things that I would like to give you your flowers just before we begin. I've engaged with you a bit and you are a nice person.
Thank you.
You are not full of yourself and your title. I've met other people and you're like, you do realize power is transient. You do realize it's the office. You do realize above all you're still a human being, but most people don't see that way. But you see that way. You've been kind to us. You are easygoing. You laugh. You chilled. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For being an amazing and upright human being.
Thank you.
All right. So now let's talk Uganda. Luombo.
I hope you have already tasted one.
Not yet, but tomorrow in Ginger is gonna go down.
Yes.
It's gonna go down.
Sure, sure.
I came 2 days later because I had a couple of engagements in Nairobi. But you, Akode, and Prince Inda have gone around already.
Sure.
Where is that side you guys were?
We've been to Mashon Falls.
Mashon
Falls National Park.
Okay.
That's that part is that northeast
Okay.
of the country.
Okay.
Mashon Falls National Park is the biggest national park in Uganda,
Okay.
where we have all those animals
Okay.
except the rhino. But before reaching Mashon Falls Park, we stopped over at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary,
Okay.
where we are trying to breed and bring back the rhinos which had been extinct in Uganda due to poaching during our years of our turbulent years.
Okay.
So we stopped over at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary before proceeding to Mashon Falls National Park, and we arrived there. Today is Monday. We arrived there on Saturday.
Okay.
Then we did yesterday. We did a game drive.
Okay.
In Mashon Falls National Park. And then we also in the afternoon did a boat ride on the River Nile, on the Victoria Nile.
Oh wow.
where we
man.
where we saw the bottom of the
The
bottom of the Martian Falls, By the way, the Martian Falls are the strongest falls in the world.
Oh wow. Is it they're too high?
They are too
the
strong.
heights? Oh,
The strongest.
okay.
If by luck you fall there,
By luck.
yes. I didn't define the luck.
Oh,
it can
okay.
be good luck or
Bad
bad luck.
Or luck is luck. I see what you did.
So they are the strongest falls in the world.
Oh wow.
So on Saturday we went to the bottom of the falls on that boat ride. Then this morning we visited that top of the falls.
Now to see where you were the other day.
Oh my God! That's a wonder, a must see.
In Kenya we say hata sijasikia vibaya.
Hujasikia vibaya?
Yeah, sijasikia vibaya.
Kweli?
Oh man. Man, see what I missed.
So the top of the falls,
Yeah.
that's the most exciting. The bottom is not as exciting as the top.
Okay.
Where you see all this water finally converging in about, I think, a width of about 10 meters and then going down.
Amazing.
So it's really amazing. I hope
wish
you'll
I was
find
there.
time to
I've just been told I'm not going to River Nile.
tomorrow you are going to River Nile. But
Good,
that's in Jinja. That's where the source of the Nile is.
Ah.
That's where we also have the water rafting. I hope
I will do the rafting.
I hope you are adventurous.
I will do rafting. I will do zip lining. What else?
I wish you all the best.
I will eat luombo.
So that's what we saw Saturday and yesterday.
Okay.
And we just returned this afternoon.
Okay.
And tomorrow we leave for Jinja.
For Jinja. Then
Yes.
after Jinja, where else are we going?
After Jinja, on Wednesday we have a media launch where we are going to interact with the media
Okay.
in Kampala.
Okay.
That's in the morning. Then have Luombo during lunch. Then in the afternoon we shall do a city tour.
Okay.
We shall visit the Mengo, the Kabaka's Palace in Mengo,
Oh wow.
the Kabaka of Uganda.
Yeah, I studied that in school.
Now you're going to see the history you studied.
Big boys in the building.
Then we shall also visit the Uganda Matters shrines in Namugongo.
Ah.
Did you study about that also
Yep,
in your history?
yep.
Because the story of the Uganda Matters starts in Mengo, where the Kabaka's Palace is.
Okay.
Because these matters were working in the Kabaka's Palace.
Okay.
Then they got converted. Then they started praying, Our Father in heaven.
Okay. Uganda is a movie.
Thy kingdom come.
And they're like, which kingdom?
Which kingdom that is
and
not
you're in
my
Kabaka's
kingdom.
So,
So he that one.
he sent them to the kingdom before
So
the kingdom
he
would
sent
come.
them to the kingdom so that they leave his kingdom. So that is the story, the trail that ends in Namugongo. So we shall visit that
Okay.
on Wednesday.
Okay.
Then in the evening we shall go to Ndere Center.
What's there?
What's there is a cultural performance. And that cultural performance takes you around the whole of Uganda in about 2 hours, showcasing Uganda's culture. So that's what we shall experience in the evening of Wednesday.
I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm
So
excited.
then on Thursday,
Yeah.
I think we shall do, there is a chimpanzee sanctuary. Just about 10 minutes from here. We shall get a boat from here,
Okay.
go to Ngamba Island,
Okay.
where there are chimpanzees, which have been, they are not in their natural habitat, so they are kind of in a controlled environment.
Okay.
Then we shall also visit the Uganda Wildlife Education Center in Entebbe. And there we shall also have some tilapia, the whole of it. That which
Now
you
you're
people,
talking.
That which you people get a bit of it in Mijingo.
Ah.
You know, we donated the fish to you.
Oh. On behalf of our country, we are very grateful. You guys saved our lives. We were starving.
So that's the kind of itinerary we are dealing with.
Oh, okay.
And we want you to experience these products.
Okay.
So that you talk about them to the Kenyans.
And I wanted to ask you, why now? Why does Uganda feel that now is the time to tell other people what Uganda has to offer? Because we've only known Uganda for banana and other things, but wife material. Yeah, we've been told Uganda is
I
wife
knew
material.
the other things you were talking about.
Yeah. So we just been told wife material and banana. And that's it. And then now all of a sudden you're like, we have cheaper, we have baboons, we have falls, we have River Nile, why are you guys feeling like now is the time?
It's now we have actually just amplified it. But at least we as the Uganda consulate in Mombasa, we've been doing this since 2022.
Oh.
Yes, we started a partnership between Uganda and the Kenya coast.
Okay.
Working with the tourism stakeholders, the county governments. So we started this partnership where we are promoting the two destinations together.
Okay.
That is Uganda and the Kenya coast. You know, the Kenya coast has unique products like the beaches.
Yes.
We always say that we in Uganda also have some beaches. Did you, you landed at the airport yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And on your way to here, I'm sure you saw a number of beaches.
Yes,
there.
I passed a few beaches over there.
So we have some beaches, but but they are not quite. They are not quite comparable to the coastal beaches. So in that area we don't compete. You have you have Fort Jesus. We don't have Fort Jesus, so we are not competing with you on that. You have Vasco da Gama Pillar.
Oh my God.
So, and yet us in Uganda, in addition to those beaches, we have mountain gorillas. So ndugu Obinna, mbona umefurahi sana? Shida gani?
Unanifurahisha vibaya. So you say you have beaches and mountain gorillas?
Yes, we have some beaches, not quite like the one who's at the Kenya coast.
Yeah.
We have mountain gorillas.
Okay.
I know Kenya also has a lot of monkeys, baboons.
We have tumbili.
But even with evolution, those monkeys, they are not likely to become mountain gorillas in the near future. So we have the mountain gorillas, we have the chimpanzees, we have the Martian Falls that I've talked about earlier. We have the adventure tourism on River Nile where we are going tomorrow. So we have all these products. You can see they are unique. Each destination has its unique products. So we are saying that, why don't we promote these?
We inter-promote each other.
Cross-sell. That's what those in the tourism trade industry say. Why don't we cross-sell? So that on the one itinerary,
we get
an international tourist who comes to the Kenya coast can on the same itinerary come to Uganda. So we say beach to the bush or bush to the beach.
Okay.
And that gives a wholesome experience to the tourist.
But how expensive it is? Because you know sometimes people think that tourism is something that you have to save properly, work and then retire. So when you retire now, at least have a bit of a...
Well, that's for international tourists.
Yeah.
But for us, for example, and that was going to be the second part of my submission.
Yeah.
So at first of all, we are targeting those international tourists.
Yeah.
But then at the second level, we are targeting our nationals in the two countries.
Okay.
Kenyans visiting Uganda and Ugandans visiting Kenya.
Yeah.
And you know, for us in Uganda, Kenya is our #1 source market for visitors.
Oh.
Yes, last year about 500,000 Kenyans visited Uganda.
Nice.
So
Kenyans.
that is #1.
Salute.
And then for Kenya, Uganda is the #2 source market after the US.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And
I
last
didn't
year,
know that.
about 250,000 Ugandans visited Kenya.
Nice.
So we want to grow these numbers. We want to grow the international tourists coming to our region, but we also want to boost tourism between our two destinations.
Yeah.
And you know, it is much easier for a Kenyan to travel to Uganda or for a Ugandan to travel to Kenya.
Yeah.
You don't need a passport.
That's true.
You only need your national ID. You don't need a visa. And you don't have to fly. Flying is for you, the middle high end.
I mean, I was paid for. And oh, by the way,
On Uganda Airlines.
something interesting.
Yes.
I get to the airport. My manager tells me I'm on business class. Baby, the first time I'm on business class, Uganda Airlines. I was sitting in there, I'm like, do you want anything? I'm like, yes, of course. How do you want your egg? Yeah. I ate on the plane and not biscuit. Kenyan Airlines. I was given like that whole thing. It's like I'm going to Dubai. And strangely enough, the pilot who flew me down to Uganda was a lady.
Wow.
And I don't like flying. But this flight was the smoothest I've been in a minute for that type of plane.
Yes.
And then when we landed, I had to go and tell her thank you. It was a very smooth plane. And then the male counterpart that they were flying with, the first time I've had a pilot speak, because most pilots are like, I'm like, what are you saying? Just speak. This one was like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm da-da-da and I'm flying with da-da-da-da-da. We're going to be cruising at this. And I could hear. And I even told them, I was like, this has been an amazing flight. Thank you, it's been smooth. I didn't even get my palms sweaty. And then also this other gentleman spoke and I would hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
And I ate like everything that I like.
So that's the Uganda Airlines
I
experience.
loved it.
Our national carrier.
Personally, I loved it.
And whenever I fly it, I also, the flight is so smooth.
Yeah,
The piloting is so good.
it was nice. I loved
The
it.
landing, the takeoff and landing are so smooth.
Amazing.
So, but the flying is for you, the high-end travelers.
Okay.
But every ordinary Ugandan or Kenyan
Yeah.
can travel by road,
Yes.
on a bus,
Yeah.
or they can drive if they have
You
a
can
car.
even walk across the
You
border.
can even walk across the border and you'll be counted as a visitor.
True.
So that's why we are promoting golf tourism. And again, once again, I encourage as many Kenyan golfers as possible
Yeah.
to register and join us at the golf tournament. So those who want to register for the conference, visit www.thetourismconference.org and register to be part of this experience. Definitely, you don't want to miss this third Uganda-Kenya Coast Tourism Conference happening here in Munyonyo, in Kampala,
Okay.
in Uganda. And I look forward to welcoming you at the conference. Thank you very much.